Another one that was pretty recent, Mark Dodson, who was did the voice of Salacious Crumb in Return of the Jedi, the little Weasley guy that was in Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Did a lot of the voices for the Gremlins.
Yes.
In both Gremlins movies, passed away at age 64.
Wow. Jeez. What do we know what from?
I couldn't find a cause of death on that. I don't know if it's...
Do you realize how close we are to that? I mean, I don't mean
not until now.
Sorry.
Thanks, Mitch.
I don't mean
I'm kidding.
Morbid.
I'm kidding.
But it's just like,
I know
we are at like 42, right?
I remember when my dad turned 40, and I'm like, I'm older than him now, and I'm like, wow, he was such an adult to me. Like, I don't feel the same way.
Right? Yeah. But look at the picture difference of people back from that.
Yeah, I get you.
Us.
Yeah.
There's I wouldn't say like a quality of life difference, but maybe there is, because it just seems like. And I don't know if it's just because we're all the same age or whatever, but it seems like we kind of stopped aging at a certain part.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've got more gray, I found a couple gray hairs on my head.
Yeah.
If I had any hair, but...
Well, I have both. I have no hair and some gray on the side, so thank you. Lord.
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm getting it here in my beard more. But
gosh.
Yeah. It's sticking out more and more.
But it's just, it's crazy to think that, that's like, what, 22 years away?
Yeah.
64?
That's nuts.
Yeah,
I remember looking forward to aging, when you were a kid. Like, I'm
yeah,
be 21, man.
Yeah.
Now you're like,
The two big things for me was 25 so that my insurance would go down, and 21 so that I could finally have an adult beverage.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. I was 18. My first beer experience was a lot younger because I was hounding,
10. No.
So I was hounding my dad because I just wouldn't shut up a long time ago.
I did this to my dad too. Yeah,
and he was like, "Fine, I'll give you a little sip."
Yeah,
and then he poured it in the glass, and I was like, and he goes, "Nope."
my dad would do that, and I would always be like, "Ugh." And then one day I was like, I just drank it, and he's like, no.
Yeah, and so after that, it was a long, long time, and then I was graduated from high school, so I was in college, but I must have been 20, and my first beer after that was Miller MGD, and God, that was awful.
Was it awful at the time, though?
Oh, it's still awful, dude.
Okay.
It's horrible. It's Miller heavy.
First thing I ever had was, and it doesn't sound good at all anymore. It never did really, but it was Diet Coke and vodka. Or Diet Pop and vodka. Yeah, it was, that was basically Screwdrivers were the beginning. I've never been I like beer, but it has to be like just right for me. But I like hard liquor, and I got most of my partying out of the way before I was 21. So it kind of was like, I'm 21 now. Cool.
You remember the first time you started experimenting with vodka though? And they were like, it tastes so much better with like your favorite beverage.
Yeah.
That is such a misnomer. Like I put orange juice in vodka and I can hardly drink orange juice now.
It kind of ruins it for you.
And it ruined Mountain Dew for me too. So
I was at a buddy's place one time and I went to get a drink out of the fridge and I think it was like orange juice or something like that. I'm like, I'm not drinking whatever.
Yeah.
And I poured myself a glass and he had already pre-mixed it as like a screwdriver. And I had 2 glasses of it. And I'm like, why do I feel so hot? And he's like, oh, there's a handle of Hawkeye in there. I'm like, fuck, you got to be kidding me, dude.
Wait, you didn't even notice the handle of Hawkeye in there?
Well, I don't know. It wasn't a handle of it, but you know what I mean? He put
that was the choice of
he probably
vodka.
Oh yeah.
I still have some Hawkeye.
He probably
I think it gets better with age.
He probably took out about and it was like one of those, those gallon jugs.
Yeah.
And he probably took about that much out of it and filled it up with vodka and mixed it up or something like that. And it was like, I wasn't paying attention because I'm sitting there, talking to people and just drinking my orange juice. I'm like,
starting to feel.
Why am I giving away my secrets?
hell?
What's happening?
Why do I have the?
I'm admitting too much.
Yeah.
Why am I
have
dancing?
the notion to take my clothes off right now?
Anyway, I've never done
no, that's
that before.
tequila.
That was in the milk, the cereal.
oh God.
It was old cereal. It was stale.
I can't even think about drinking that shit.
So what have we
anymore.
learned today? Hawkeye vodka gets better with age.
Yes, sponsored by Hawkeye Vodka. They still make it?
Oh yeah, no, it's still.
God.
And I'm surprised that during COVID they didn't change over to hand sanitizer like most of those.
I remember that.
Remember everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody who was a vodka distributor, went and changed their distilling pots to all like hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you could buy like an actual. It looked like it was an actual like thing of vodka,
like
but
Absolute,
it was hand sanitizer.
Absolute made like their own hand sanitizer. When you put it on your hands, it still smelled like Absolute. It was crazy.
Was it maybe just Absolute? I mean, that would kill it, wouldn't it?
I mean, some of these vodkas, they're so high in alcohol content.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that what is that? Everclear didn't do it.
Oh shit, that stuff won't freeze too. Everclear, yeah. And it's flammable, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean,
all alcohol is flammable.
Yeah. Well,
that's the stuff that you can put you can put a little drip in your hands and it catches fire and it doesn't burn you or anything.
Yeah.
It's like Bacardi 151.
Make sure you use the right one. Zima was another choice.
Oh yeah,
they re-released that a few years back. I got some, and
Zima.
That was the thing. Yeah,
talking about what we like your first purchase as a legal adult.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't stand back when I drank. Like I couldn't stand the taste of beer.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Or younger.
Yep.
And I think like Smirnoff Ice was my go-to. And now if I even if I even get like a whiff of that, of somebody like sitting next to me drinking it, I instantly want to throw up.
Although they have several flavors of it now. So
yeah.
I got sick on that a few times with some Chinese food. Yeah. Use your imaginations. Or don't.
So glad I don't drink anymore. Anyway.